Nottingham Forest centre-back Murillo could have just decided the Premier League title race. Man City go a goal up, Forest equalise. Man City then go 2-1 up, Forest equalise. And then Murillo clears it off the line in the 97th minute in the most unbelievable last-minute drama. But there can be no excuses tonight because Man City had all their big stars playing. Rodri, Foden, Haaland, Semenyo. Everyone was playing tonight. Erling Haaland back from injury as well. You know, Rayan Cherki, £500 million spent in the last 12 months. There can't be any excuses. Now, I thought City personally would slip up against West Ham. I said that on multiple videos on this channel. I said that I think they could really go and win this Premier League title if they want to. It's in their hands after all because they are the ones that have the game in hand. But something about City in recent weeks, conceding a lot of shots on target, conceding a lot of big chances defensively, like there's only so much Donnarumma can do because eventually you are going to concede goals. You know, and they did very well to keep a clean sheet against Leeds. Calvert-Lewin had 2 or 3 big chances early on. They did very well to keep a clean sheet against Fulham. But ultimately, your luck, I'm not saying it's luck, but something eventually is going to change from the perspective of Man City right now are nowhere near what we've seen in recent years. We've seen Riyad Mahrez and Sergio Aguero and all these top players carry them over the line. And I'm looking around that City team going, who's going to step up? And listen, if it's not for a Murillo last minute, absolute unbelievable clearance off the line, then Man City would have won that game 3-2. But what's really, really, really interesting to say is they aren't in control now of this Premier League. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button and you let me know your thoughts. As it stands, Arsenal are 7 points clear, which is going to be a massive kick in the teeth for Man City because they have got 4 difficult fixtures coming their way. Real Madrid, home and away in the Champions League. West Ham, under the lights, 8 o'clock kickoff. Excuse me. Excuse me. 8 o'clock kickoff. Under the lights. Real Madrid, home and away. Newcastle at St. James's. Like, we'll get into the game in a minute. But they're running. I don't know why the Crystal Palace game's in there. But their running between now and the cup final really is horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous running. That really, really is. Newcastle in the FA Cup. Bearing in mind, Arsenal play Mansfield. Real Madrid, Arsenal play Leverkusen. And they've got West Ham and Arsenal play Everton. But tonight, Semenyo, by the way, the best winger in the Premier League. And it's not even close. It's really not close. This guy is absolutely stupid. Stupidly good. 6 goals in 12 games in a City shirt. 15 goals and 4 assists in the Premier League this season. The best winger in the league. And even he, who scored against Leeds, got a goal and assist against Fulham, scored today. Been very, very good. Scored against Wolves, scored against Spurs since joining Man City. But by hook or crook, Nottingham Forest bounced back, and it was 2 of their best players, Gibbs-White and Anderson, that have got them out of potentially relegation because West Ham won as well. We'll start with Forest. Forest went with Sells, Milenkovic, Murillo, Williams, Cunha, Aina, Dominguez, Sangara, Anderson, Gibbs-White, and Igor Jesus. A 5-back fighting for their lives, backs against the wall. This is a sign of character. This is a sign of Nottingham Forest mentality to say, look, we aren't going down. We're going to stick this out. Up against Donnarumma, Diaz, Guehi, Ait-Nouri, Nunez, Rodri, Silva, Cherki, Semenyo, Foden, and Haaland. Pep even brought on Doku and Savinho, but it wasn't enough. Look at their bench, by the way. Marmoush, Reinders, Gonzalez. And they've still got Kovacic and O'Reilly out injured, plus Vardy out. And bearing in mind, Nottingham Forest have got their fair share of injuries as well. But listen, this is a bottle job. I don't care what anyone says. Man City did this before when they drew to Brighton, Chelsea and Sunderland. But they were in control of this game. Semenyo scores an unbelievable finish to make it 1-0. You get into half-time 1-0 and I'm thinking, right, Man City will go for the jugular now. They were by far the better team in the first half and it's not even close. You've only got to look at the momentum chart on the left-hand side to see Man City absolutely battered them. Look at that. 2 minutes, Man City then dominate for 10. A minute, Man City then dominate for 30 minutes. Like, look at these match stats. Honestly, guys, look at these match stats. 70% possession. Moore's 21 shots. 5 big chances. 7 shots on target. That's 1 in 3 of their shots is on target. Like, I'm not going to lie. I think Nottingham Forest have done unbelievable in that game to come out and get a draw. Then Elliot Anderson, with a decent strike at the edge of the box, makes it 1-1. And I'm thinking, right, now we're going to see what City are made of. Now we're going to see Man City. And it's the Ballon d'Or winner. It's the Euro winner. It's treble winner Rodri, the best DM in the world for me. Bounces back, scores from a corner, shows the character and the mentality to what it's like to get over the line and win major honours. He showed everyone what it's like. He showed everyone what City are capable of. And what happens? What happens? A matter of what? 8-9 minutes later, Elliot Anderson. Actually, tell a lie. Elliot Anderson was the one that was outside the box. And I believe Gibbs-White, really, really good finish. But 20 minutes to go between Elliot Anderson's goal and full time. City are throwing the kitchen sink at it. Cherky, Foden, Haaland, Semenyo, everyone. They are trying to go and win a Premier League title. But ultimately, Nottingham Forest dug in and got what they deserved. Murillo clears it off the line. You know, Matt Sells made big saves in this game. 5 big saves. And Nottingham Forest, when you look at what this is going to do, oh my word, Man United have just conceded, by the way, as we're recording this, to 10 men Newcastle. Wow. As we're recording this right now, Nottingham Forest, because West Ham won, are now level on points with them. So bearing in mind, West Ham have to play City next, right? Nottingham Forest have got Fulham, which is at the City ground. I actually fancy Forest to win. But look what it's done the other end of the table. It's meant that Arsenal have gone 7 points clear. And when you look at these City games they've got coming up, Newcastle on Saturday is now going to be buzzing if they get that 3 points over the line. That is going to be a really, really tough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That is a very, very difficult away game. That is as tough as it goes going to St. James's on a cup run. Bearing in mind, Eddie Howe's record in the cups is very good. 4 to 5 days later, you then go and play Real Madrid. You then go and play West Ham under the lights again at the London Stadium. You then play Real Madrid again, and then you have a cup final. Like, we are really going to see what Man City are made of in those 2 weeks. Between the 7th of March and the 22nd of March, we will really see if this mentality in the Man City team is still there. If Man City have got the minerals to get a Premier League title over the line. Because right now, they look far from it. Yes, they might have got a good result against Leeds. But Leeds deserved something in that game. When you look at the match stats, both had 14 shots. Leeds United should feel hard done by. 1 less chance created. 3 big chances missed. Dominic Calvert-Lewin opening 5-10 minutes should have scored. Then you look at their game before that against Newcastle United. Only 2 more shots than Newcastle United. Newcastle had 7 shots on target. If it wasn't for Donnarumma, again, who knows? But this isn't sustainable for Man City. We've seen them be there, seen it and done it. But right now, they look miles off it. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon. I'm out.